A Cleveland mother is fighting to keep more drunk drivers off the streets after she lost her son to the crime.
NewsChannel 9's Micaiah Thurman spoke with that family about how they plan to get a new law passed during January's legislative session. She joins us now with the story. Micaiah?
The Ledfords have been fighting for Dustin's law since 2011. Despite years of setbacks, the Cleveland family tells me that they are approaching the January legislative session with more vigor than ever before.
This is the last family picture that we had made. It was about 2 years before Dustin was killed.
In 2010, Kim and Danny Ledford's only son, Dustin, was killed by a drunk driver in Cleveland. Ledford says the woman behind the wheel had a blood alcohol level of 0.24 with methamphetamine in her system. That driver was sentenced to 8 years, which wasn't enough for this mourning mother.
I wanted to do what I could to prevent this from happening to another family, and that's why we have worked so hard on Dustin's law.
Dustin's law states that if your blood alcohol is more than double the legal limit, or if you have meth in your system, your punishment would be stiffer.
That instead of just vehicular homicide by intoxication, it becomes aggravated vehicular homicide. And that carries, instead of the 8 to 12 year sentence, it would almost double that sentence to 16 to 20.
The Ledfords have been fighting for Dustin's law since 2011, but legislative committees seem to be caught up in the cost. Dustin's law carries a fiscal note of about $500,000 because it's keeping people incarcerated for a longer period of time.
And because of that fiscal note, they've got to find the money to fund the law.
While they face an uphill battle, the Ledfords are gearing up for January's legislative session.
Every legislative session that comes up, I just pray that somewhere there'll be the money. You know, people need to take seriously the dangers of drinking and driving, and we need to take seriously the consequences that are behind that.
The Ledfords tell me that they're looking for all the community support that they can get. They say everyone can pitch in by writing letters and making phone calls to state legislators.